Dave Landau's coming on the show. Because for a lot of fans, the introduction came during season 8 of Last Comic Standing. I mean, Dave, he made it to the finals of the show.
He did. His everyday kind of voice and style really resonated. We love his ability to find jokes in everything.
And Dave is back. He's in Omaha headlining at the Funny Bone this weekend. Good to see you, Dave.
Hey, good to see you guys. Thanks for having me.
A little bit of change since we saw you last time.
No, I still have the mohawk. I'm just wearing a hat.
No, you do.
Yeah, it's still there.
I saw pictures recently where it looked like it was a little more grown in.
So is that, are you doing that on stage? Is that the look?
I'm shiny in that. Yeah, that's
that was September.
Oh, was it? I was shiny in September. I glow like a pregnant lady. I still keep it. It's just not as short as usual, but it'll be there.
Is it? Well, I think we were talking last night. It was a midlife crisis.
Midlife crisis. I bought a Mustang.
Are you still going through it?
I just sold the Mustang and I bought a Cadillac, so it's a grown-up midlife crisis. So, yeah, it's still.
What kind of caddy did you get?
I got a DTS. I wanted the DeVille.
Oh,
like I wanted the big one. Yeah, I want. It really is. I wanted the one that pimps drive. You know, like I wanted. That's what a real Cadillac should be. Something that a man who wears an alligator suit should be behind the wheel of. Really.
Or a Black Sabbath t-shirt.
Yeah, or this. Well, because the guy in a mohawk and a Sabbath t-shirt driving a caddy just looks sweet.
Well, he seems interesting to me. When he pulls up next to me at the grocery store, I want to know his story.
Exactly. You're kind of like, what is this? My wife wanted me to get the smaller one. And I pulled in the backyard with that, and she's like, "Oh, you bought an old dying man's car. That's nice." Like, I'm glad. I'm like, drive it. She drove, and she's like, "Okay, it's nice."
It's nice. Yeah, they're nice cars.
I love it.
They're not for older people.
She weathered your midlife crisis otherwise.
She is. Yeah, it's weird because I'm 34, so I shouldn't be having one so severe yet, but it's there. It's hanging on.
Has she had one yet?
No, not at all. Well, we have a 2-year-old, so it'll get there. But yeah, she's normal. I'm not.
34. I mean, you've been in the business for a while. You're fairly
15
young
years.
in the business.
Yeah, 15
you got started
years.
young.
Yeah. I started at Second City when I was 19. Yeah. And that's actually where I met my wife. And then I've been doing this for 15 years, which is why I look older and seem more bitter and ragged.
Well, would you talk about Second City for a little bit? Because people around here don't know as much about Second City, but it's really one of those platforms that a lot of comics, a lot of entertainers get started.
That's why I wanted to do it, was because it's where like John Candy, Dan Aykroyd, all those people came out of. It was basically.
Chicago,
I did Detroit when I was in Detroit. John Candy opened it in '93, and it went under a few years ago, unfortunately. But yeah, it was basically what Lorne Michaels based Saturday Night Live off of. So I became a writer there, and I wrote one play called Meet in the Middle, which was about the gays and straight people no longer wanting to live together. So then they had to separate, and then like a straight guy's Subaru dealership went out of business, and one of the gay guys' like florist shops closed because there was nobody to buy flowers for their angry wives anymore. So it was like a political piece, and I worked on that with my wife. But it's cool because you get to learn sketch, political satire, and that kind of thing.
So starting so early, was there ever a thought? Because you know we meet folks every now and then who say, "Well, I did this before I got into comedy," or "It took a while before I built my foundation up." But to start so soon, would you have ever done anything else, or you were single focused?
I was at the same time a film major at a community college. I had just spent 5 years in high school, and I had kind of a dark past. I got arrested a lot. But after that, I immediately joined Second City and film. So because I wanted to really write films and be in sketch and everything, and I enjoyed writing comedy. And my wife and my friend Marty were like, "You should just try stand-up." And I was like, okay. I never really thought about it. And I started doing it when I was 20, and I just fell in love with it.
That's
so
cool.
Are you still looking to get into film? Are you still working? Is that still
I did make a movie. I made a movie called The King, which you can see at movietheking.com.
I think we talked about that.
Yeah, it's about a kid who gets his first car, immediately goes in the hood to pay a homeless dude to buy him beer, and all hell breaks loose. So it's very autobiographical.
Which,
it's
a documentary.
It's pretty much, It's
sticking with film. It's why, because I wondered about this. I'm like, Dave was here in September.
He was just here. Yeah, you were just here.
We typically wouldn't maybe see him for a year or so. To have him back so soon, you sought out this weekend in Omaha for a specific reason.
The film festival, the Omaha Film Festival.
So what's your plan there at Village Point? Of course, we've got the Funny Bone, and then across the streets, the theater. What do you do over the next few days?
I'm literally going to binge watch movies and then run back and forth and do my shows, and then even in between shows, run back and watch movies.
Well, I mean, obviously you're passionate about film, because Colleen said that when before your set, she'll text you, say, hey, it's time to go on stage.
Yeah, that's what
You'll run across the street.
And do my show.
That is so cool.
Yeah, and she's cool enough to bring me here this week, and she loves movies. And no, it's
that
true.
she's cool enough to bring you here. That part is true, but that you're cool enough to come back time and again, because I feel like Omaha digs you, and that you dig us too is nice.
I love this city. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I love it here.
What do you do when you're not on stage or it's not the film festival? Now that you've been back a number of times, have you found spots that you like to go to or stuff that you like to do routinely?
I watch a lot of movies, actually. That's really all I do. Yeah, or I write, or I Skype with my kid, as weird as that is. But yeah, like I really do tend to watch a lot of movies. I love the whole area. Like I've been to different places, but I'm sort of...
You lay low.
Yeah, I used to be a partier and stuff, so now it's just like that's my entertainment. I just go and relax.
Keep your nose clean.
Yeah, it's literally, yeah. And yeah, so I just go and I watch movies, and it's fun, you know?
It sounds like it's working for you, Dave.
Yes. Well, Dave's at the Funny Bone tonight. He's there tomorrow, Sunday as well. One show on Sunday at 7 o'clock, but there's 2 shows both tonight and tomorrow. FunnyBoneOmaha.com, or just call the Bone phone, 493-8036.
Dave Landau, always a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Thank you.